What's going on? Kyle Biggs, Edmonton, Alberta, throwing down an audition for Gillette drafted on the score. And this audition is either going to go one of two ways. It's either going to go the wonderful underdog story that is the 2004 Greek Euro Cup championship winning team, or it's going to go in the complete opposite direction and it's going to be like the Game 7 monumental collapse, Toronto Maple Leafs, Tim Tebow career type way. While we're on the topic of disappointments, I want to get to mine. I don't want to talk NHL or NBA playoffs, but I do want to talk about baseball. Right over to the AL West. And I'm not talking about the Astros because, let's face it, nobody ever talks about the Houston Astros. But I want to talk Angels. This is a team that dropped a monster contract on Josh Hamilton to pry him out of Texas the same way they did Pujols out of St. Louis. Combined, they now have a higher salary than the entire Astros organization. You look at the accolades between them, the 4 MVP titles, countless All-Star games, and you match it with the rest of the roster. Two-time All-Star ace C.J. Wilson, reigning Rookie of the Year Mike Trout, possible MVP Mike Trout, and Mark Trumbo, who's going to pop at least 30 Trump bombs a season just to supplement the offense in Anaheim just a little bit as if they need it. That's not touching on guys like Jared Weaver, Howie Kendrick, Eric Ibar, Pete Borges. And on paper, this is a team that GM Jerry Dipoto assembled to be a championship winning team. And time again, it's being proven throughout sports. It doesn't matter what you have in your lineup card. It's going to come down to what you put on the field, what you put on the court, what you put on the ice. That's going to determine your success. In a division that's as competitive as the AL West with the Rangers, with the Athletics, you need to keep pace, and to stay competitive, you need to keep winning. This is now a big issue for their offseason with GM Jerry Dipoto. He's got a lot of bills to pay. Mike Trout, Mark Trumbo, Ernesto Friere, Pete Borges all become free agents, and they're all making less than $600,000 a year right now. That's going to be a substantial pay increase for these guys to lock them up to long-term deals, to keep them in the Big A, to push for the playoffs, and stay competitive for a lot of years. To get off baseball a little bit, I want to get to the Alain Vigneault firing. Is it a cover for Mike Gillis' shortcomings in Vancouver as GM? It probably is. But the only thing we know about this is that it doesn't matter where Alain Vigneault ends up. It's going to be a lot more comfortable than underneath the bus in Vancouver, which he's currently under. With guys like Ray Lewis, David Beckham, Brian Urlacher closing the books on their storied career, maybe this is an opportunity for me to open mine. Kyle Biggs, Edmonton, Alberta, Gillette drafted the score. Let's go.